Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Guardians versus Padres Major League Baseball matchup on Saturday, July the 20th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have a product meant for people that make really big bets, people with big bankrolls, VIP packages. Not a free pick line. You just text the number to find out about the VIP picks. Like I said, not a free pick line. We've got free picks here, like the video you're watching, as well as on the website. And we also have our regular premium products on the website, and I bet mine every day. But if you're looking for that high-end package, text the number. It's our most expensive premium. But let's get to this one. Guardians taking on the Padres. If the season ended, these are two teams really in the playoff mix. Of course, the Padres missing some big pieces of the puzzle, and they're going to need to get healthier, in order to get across the finish line. It's going to be tough to win that National League West. The Dodgers really have a nice, comfortable lead there, and of course, the Giants and the Padres and the Diamondbacks are all competitive right now as far as the postseason goes. So nothing is a given at this point for the Padres. Joe Musgrove, Darvish, Tatis, all could be big helps to this team. We look at the Guardians, and probably one of the big surprises of the first half of the season. Not that they're good or competitive or anything like that. I mean, you look at the history of of baseball over the last 10 years. The Guardians have been relevant, especially in the second half of the season of most of these years. I think the most surprising part of the Guardians is that they got it done over the first half of the season, not something that they've traditionally seen from them in recent years. Gavin Williams gets the ball here for the Guardians, and this is kind of just the story of this team. I mean, just here's another guy. They just wheel him out, to fill the void. And Gavin Williams makes his fourth start. He's got a 3.77 ERA. He hasn't allowed a home run yet in any of his three starts. He's only gone 14 and a third innings, though. He has 9 strikeouts over that period. Meanwhile, for the Padres, it's Dylan Cease on the mound for this one. I gotta say, Dylan Cease looked at times to be a little bit worn down, but then at the same time, then we see him go through this patch where he's getting hit left and right, allowing 6 runs, 5 runs, 4 runs, 4 runs. And then, over his last 3 or 4 starts, once again, back to the old Dylan Cease, 1 run. Then, 3 runs against the Twins, but a shutout against the White Sox. And then in San Diego, or his last time out, allowing just 1 run. So Cease has pitched, pretty decently, overall for the season. We look at his numbers, 3.99 ERA. I think it's a little to the high side for Cease, from what we've seen from him, throughout the bulk of his career. But he still has those big strikeout numbers, 149 strikeouts in 115 innings of work. One of the top strikeout guys in all of baseball. But over his last 3 starts, that ERA creeping up towards 5. We look at how these teams have been hitting the baseball recently, and to me, it's like I like to look at the last 10 games or so, but it's hard with the All-Star break in there, and we have to see how these teams really come out of it, on a consistent basis, not just the first game out where adrenaline obviously is going to be very high. But we look at how these teams have hit righties recently. And the Padres at 245 versus righties over the last 10, while the Guardians at 226. Overall, the Padres bats have been on fire, but what's not been on fire is that Padres bullpen, 6.42 ERA over their last 10 games, while the Guardians 2.75. And that's pretty much, Guardians play that style of baseball. It's sort of like the Tampa Bay Rays. They're generally not going to beat themselves, and they're going to put themselves in position to win games. They win a lot of tight games, a lot of low-scoring games, a lot of games that, are decided, in the 8th and 9th inning. It's like, and, for a team with a big bullpen ERA like the Padres, not very good spot. I'm going to take the Guardians here, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.